The first week of summer is finally out and some anime are showing a lot of promise. This week starts from the 3rd of July and ends on the 10th of July, and I think we'll follow that pattern. Coming out on the 3rd of July, Enen no Shobutai aka Fire Force episode 1 was just a massive flex. From animation to music to the openings and the endings, everything was just mwah, spot on. Even the comedy was good. David Production honestly knocked it out of the park with this episode. And as if the flex couldn't get any bigger, on the 4th of July, episode 1 of The Misfit of the Demon King Academy came out. It's been a while since I've watched an OP/MC anime, so strangely, this was refreshing. The story for this anime doesn't seem too bad. After a long time, the Demon King, Anos Voldigard, reappears in what seems to be a teenager's body. Naturally, nobody believes his true identity, and instead he gets branded as being a misfit. And let's just say that this is probably one of the most overpowered MCs I have ever seen. I mean, using your heartbeat to kill someone? Next up we have... That's the wrong anime. That's the wrong anime. That's still the wrong anime. That's still... Oh, finally. Next up we have Decadence. And this anime has a lot of promise. The visuals are clean, the music is good, and there's enough mystery in the anime to keep me engaged for future episodes. We follow the life of Natsume, a girl who basically doesn't want to be the support and instead wants to be the front line. That's a very brief explanation of the show, and I haven't really gone into too much detail because of time and spoilers, but I definitely suggest checking this one out. Rent a Girlfriend started annoyingly bad, but throughout the episode got surprisingly good, and it also gave me a few chuckles here and there. The story follows Kinoshita Kazuya, a boy who recently got dumped by his girlfriend. Out of desperation and to please his grandma, he resorts to the Rent a Girlfriend business. There's a little twist at the end, and it's looking to be one of those harem type of shows. Turns out the rent a business is a pretty big thing in Japan, from renting mums to renting friends, I guess. So this anime could actually be very interesting, but it's still too early to say. And last but definitely not least on the list, we have Uzaki-chan Wants to Hang Out. This anime was more pleasant than I thought. There wasn't anything special, let's say, but this anime was definitely the funniest this week. Sakurai Shinichi, a lonely college student, meets an old friend Uzaki Hana, and the exchanges between these two are to die for. It also seems like there's a bit of plot involved, especially with Uzaki-chan. It would come as no surprise to me if this quickly becomes my Friday feel-good anime. If you haven't already, check this one out. And so to round off, choosing anime of the week was going to be hard since nothing spectacularly stood out from the rest. But if I had to pick one anime to win this title, it's going to be Fire Force, with Decadence being a close runner-up. But Fire Force honestly did an absolute madness. Take a look at this. From music to sound, everything was crisp. And although we got no plot in the actual episode, I feel like I got enough from the opening, so it was really not lacking in any field. And quite honestly, a stunning episode to start off the season. If you are wondering why ReZero, Sword Art Online, and The God of High School will not be in any of these weekly lists, let's say, it's really just because I prefer to binge those shows. But they will be showing up in the seasonal roundup at the end, so stay tuned to see if it will grab any awards. And well, that's really it. If you have watched up to this far, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. If you're feeling up to it, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, and if you're really feeling up to it, comment down below on what your thoughts were about this video and what your anime of the week is. I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm Kotsu. Stay safe. Peace.